How many people here have been affected by drunk driving? Anybody? Just raise your hand. Okay. So my name is Rodney Stearns, and I used to be a paramedic. And then a 6-time DUI offender took my friend's life. So I had been on many DUIs before as a paramedic. Of course, I've seen everything. But when Tessa was killed, it made me really think about the DUI issue. So I quit my job as a paramedic, let everything expire, so I didn't have a backup plan, and I started Driven by Safety, and that's my beautiful wife up there. But so Driven by Safety is a company. I own a patent for the world's first DUI Bluetooth in-vehicle DUI prevention technology, and that basically means I can keep people from driving drunk with their mobile phone with an app and a Bluetooth breathalyzer. And I own a patent which was in 2017, which I had no idea how valuable that was going to be, because in 2019, that's my patent. That's my new CEO, Alan, great guy, was supposed to be a soccer player. Drunk driver hit him, so he couldn't play soccer anymore. Basically, we have thousands of people. We stopped 5 million vehicles from starting when the people was drunk. And then in 2021, President Biden signed the infrastructure bill and made it mandatory that every new car starting next year has to have in-vehicle DUI prevention technology. And I'm the only company in the world with it. So it's awesome. And I love it. And my customers are parents, fleet companies. We've put this in tractors, boats, anything with an engine. We can stop someone from drinking and driving. We basically have, let me go back one. This is the technology. This is the drive module. That's the brains, goes in the vehicle. And these are our breathalyzers that people use, as you can see up here. And we have a subscription service for Checkback Drive is $34.99 a month. For Sober Drive is $17. Sober Drive is 100% voluntary. Think of it as XM satellite radio. It's in your vehicle. You only activate it if you know you're going to be drinking. So that's a lot of dealerships across the country are now looking to us because they want something that people will use. It's invisible. No one knows it's in the vehicle. Checkback Drive is for those that have alcohol issues. There's 44 million people in rehab for alcohol. So Checkback Drive requires you to blow every time you want to start your car. And so you got a lot of parents buy it for their kids. A lot of kids buy it for their parents. A lot of fleet companies buy it for their vehicles because now they're going to get discounts on their insurance. And the franchise model is simple. I charge $5,000 for a franchise, and I give you $4,000 back when you get 125 customers. To me, it's not about the money. I don't need your $5,000, but I want you wasting my time. And this is about saving lives. And with the mandate, there's 15 million cars sold every year. So now I'm not going to hire a bunch of people for those territories. But I had a franchisee in Michigan. He just bought the whole state for $100,000 because he wants to be the only person that can sell to those dealerships in Michigan. And he makes $186 every time one is sold in a dealership. Franchisees get between 20 and 30% of the subscription, and they get $100 for every piece of hardware sold. So your customers are courts. Your customers are parents. Again, it's a gold rush now because with the mandate start next year, there's dealerships all over the country, and each state is for sale. So if you want a whole state, you can purchase that state. No one else can sell it in that state. No one can sell. And even now, if you buy a franchise, I'll give you your zip code. I'll give you whatever you need. We do free sales training. We do install training because it costs $125 to install. So that's a whole nother business. So you can sell the hardware, but then you might want to install it. That's what dealerships want to. And we give you opportunities to sell to everybody. Costco, if we got a guy that went to Costco. If he's a franchisee, if he gets that deal at Costco, he gets to sell to every single Costco in the United States. We don't care who you sell to. Now, you can't go to the Ford GM because that's not where we're at yet. The dealerships wants to buy it first. But yeah, it's a great model. I just want to save lives. And people are like, well, your franchise is so cheap. Life is expensive. 6-year-olds get killed. 3-year-olds get killed. I'm trying to get as many people out there selling this product that can save lives. So that's really it. Thank you. I didn't even go through. Any questions?
Wow. Bravo, man, for you to take pain and do something with it that can help so many different people. Explain to me what is the workflow for somebody who's a franchisee? How does that look?
So when it first started, it was probation officers they were using. I was the first person to ever have remote used in court. Just I made history. And so the probation officers were like, hey, can I sell this to my judge? And I was like, yeah, okay. They're like, yeah, I'll give you $5,000. I was like, okay. And that's how it was. And so these guys started going into courts and selling it. And then it's really just anybody can do it. There's people that start franchising who had a job. They worked at a grocery store, but then they started selling a little bit because we do this first, like we'll do the first sales for you. If you don't know what you're doing, but you know somebody works at a dealership, set up the Zoom, me and my sales team will get on there and sell it for you. And you just watch and you record so you can see how we sell it. So we don't throw you out there to the wolves.
So it's kind of like a direct sales in a sense that you guys basically provide the infrastructure and the back end for.
Yes, and we'll have people. We have our own website, and we build your website because people will come to our website and hey, do you have something in Michigan? And now we can send them to there, and so we'll send leads to our franchisees. If a company calls us, say, hey, I got 48 trucks. I live in Wisconsin. Oh yeah, you got to call Think Twice. They're there in Wisconsin. Our pricing. We charge the same for everybody because we don't undercut people. So if you're a franchisee and someone calls us, we won't allow them to undercut you. We'll make them go through you.
So you just allow the franchisers to get their hustle on and just go out and work, and they can basically build their own future.
Yeah, the guy that bought all of Michigan, his partner used to own 7 dealerships. So they just said, hey, we're going to start. So they're starting at the 7 dealerships he just sold. And because they know the market, they're just going around to every dealership in Michigan and having them sell 10. Because if you get 10 dealerships and you sell 10 a month, you make over $20,000 a month.
And last thing, talk about the different revenue sources that you mentioned. You mentioned equipment, you mentioned subscription. Talk about those different.
So the hardware, this is the hardware. So this is a bundle, about $398, and you would make $100 off that. And you don't have to buy it up front. We have a warehouse. We drop ship. So we don't make you buy stuff up front. You purchase it. You get your money the same day. The subscription is you get your own QR code on your own website. So if someone signs up under you get paid same day. We do a split. We don't hold your money. They do reoccurring. When that credit card payment is made, your money goes to your account. Our money goes to our account. So you get paid the same day. No one can take your territory from you. You can't do any of that. And you are allowed to own territories all over the country if you want. So, yeah. And like your customers, like I said, their fleet, their parents, everything, schools, everything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but feel free to connect.
I'll answer real quick.
Real quick, the product itself, is it voluntary?
Yes, voluntary and involuntary.
How does the involuntary work?
Parents buy it and they can activate it whenever they want to. It's not on all the time.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I got information.